What is up? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I got another kind of different video for you, but we're getting back into some cards. Now, the trading card game around me has been tough. Tough. I've been wanting to do some Pokemon stuff, and I did a little bit, probably 6 months to a year ago almost now, because I was trying to get all, 1,052 or whatever it is now, but I cannot find Pokemon cards in my area to save my life. Now, granted, I'm not hunting like daily, hitting these stores every single day, but I have not been able to find much of any Pokemon product. So, the trading card game has really slowed down for me because of that, and my focus has been on other things, as we know. But for Christmas, I did get the Topps Holiday Advent Calendar here. So we're going to pop this bad boy open. We're not going to do it day by day because, well, Christmas is over. And I didn't even get it until the day of Christmas. So it's not like we could have done the countdown shindig or whatever like you're supposed to do with Advent calendars. But we do have the Topps Baseball Advent Calendar here. This includes 20 holiday packs, 1 exclusive Evergreen pack, and 2 stamped original cards, plus 1 original pack. So, I think if my math is right, that should be 24 right there. So you start on December 1st, and you'd have something to open all the way through Christmas Eve, and then obviously Christmas Day, you should have other stuff to open. But yeah, here we go. Nice big box, pretty good size. Like I said, I got this as a gift for Christmas, and I told the people that got it for me that I would open it and do a video on the channel for them. So there's kind of how it looks. It opens kind of like a book, and then you have each day labeled. They're kind of random, it looks like, it looks like they're kind of random. So they're all over the place. They're not in like in a specific order, but like 1 is down here, and then 2, I think, was up here somewhere. Yeah, like right at the top. So, we'll open up each of these bad boys. We'll go in order just for fun, but it doesn't really change anything. I know anybody that's kind of seen me do card openings before, I would usually try to switch the camera and give like a down view so you can see the cards better as I open them. This is the first card video, I believe, since I got my new tripod with my ring light and all that kind of stuff, so it doesn't really work the greatest with how I was doing it. God dang, these cards are difficult to get out of here. Holy mother duck. This might take a while if it's going to take me this long to get every single one out, because I don't want to hurt the cards in there by trying to, but I don't know. So this is a 5-card, this is, I think, just a holiday pack that we got in day number 1. I'll try and open them so you guys can see them the best I can, but like I said, with my new setup, it's not the easiest to do the down-looking view now with the new tripod. I'll try to get, I'm in the process of trying to rearrange out here so I can have a better setup with less glare and stuff behind and things like that, but when I do get a new setup, I'll try to have the ability to have, maybe 2 cameras even, and I can use my wife's phone or something like that. But man, they look cool, the winter pattern for this year. So there's the first one. That's Drew Thorpe. That's a rookie card of him. So cool there. There's a rookie card of Ryan Bliss. But you can see the holiday kind of garb, if you will. This is Wyatt Langford, but it's like a special, I don't know, foil or whatever you want to call it. Looks a little different. But yeah, super cool there. I'm not sure what these inserts are really called, but then we've got our first kind of true insert. This is called the Nice List, but that's Ellie De La Cruz. That's the Nice List. He had 67 stolen bases, but that's pretty cool. When I was opening baseball cards before, Ellie was a rookie, but he is no longer a rookie in this, in 2025 year of Topps. I am going to sleeve this up just because I do like Ellie. I think he's a good player. And he plays for a local-ish to me team. And then the last card was another rookie of Justin Henry Malloy. So that's the first day, or day one, if you will, of the Advent calendar. Let's hop over to day two, which, like I said, is up at the top here. Day two is also a holiday pack of cards that we got to get out. Be cool if we got an autograph out of this. I don't know the odds of that, or like if that's possible per se. I'm sure it's possible, but I'm sure the odds are small. I feel like most of these cards will be hard to grade as well because they're kind of jammed in these little things, and then just trying to get them out has been tough. All right, Clayton Kershaw, right there. So not a bad card. This might be his like last year. I mean, I'm sure he'll always be in the cards, but with him retiring, there's another one. Who was this? I didn't even look. Kyle Tucker, the Cubs. We got another nice list looking one here, but there's Kumar Rocker. All right, and then we'll show you this one first since this is the last one on the list. But yeah, there is Mookie Betts. And then the last one is O'Neal Cruz with the 121, what is that, 121 mile per hour exit velocity. So cool there. We might try to speed this up a touch because if not, we're going to run long here. But I don't know. I have fun opening cards, and it's always exciting to see what you're going to get. Those nice lists are cool. All right, let's find day number 3. Day number 3 is right down here by the number 1. Oh, this is one of our evergreen packs. So this is one of our special packs. This has 3 cards in it. And they should be like a special like pattern or whatever you want to call it on the cards. But yeah, there's what it looks like a little different, so you can tell. But this is our first evergreen pack. I think it said there was, what, 2 in here or something? Oh, cool. They're even kind of cut like an evergreen tree. But right there. So there's, who is this again? Freddie Freeman. I just looked. But that's pretty cool. Cool card there. We got Bobby Witt Jr., another pretty cool one, another good player. And the last one is Aaron Judge. So, yeah, pretty cool. Nice little cutout tree. These ones are hard to grade too, like if you ever wanted to grade one of these, because they have all these extra corners on them, like on the sides and then the top, and you know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot more edges and corners and that are cut even from the printer that could really jack up your grade. You can still grade them. As far as I know, I know other die cut cards or other cut cards like that you can grade, so I don't see why you wouldn't be able to grade those. But like I said, they are a lot harder to gem up because of the fact that they have all those extra cuts. Day 4, we're back to another regular pack. So, got another one of these bad boys. All right. So we got another White Langford. We got a rookie of John Kinsey Noel. That's pretty cool. We got a rookie of Reese Hines. We got a Nolan Arenado. And then our nice list card here is Chris Sale with 225 strikeouts. Right there. So very cool. I am going to sleeve up this John Kinsey Noel just because I am an Indians fan. And it is a rookie card of him. I don't think I have any other rookie cards from him. Well, I probably don't because I haven't bought any cards this year. But number 5. It's weird that his rookie card isn't here because I remember him most from the playoffs. When was that? That wasn't this last October, was it? It was the October before, I feel like. I don't know. I can't remember. But day 5, he hit that big. I don't think it was a grand slam. I think it was just a home run that tied it up with the Yankees, I want to say. Maybe that was this year. I don't know. I can't remember. Jacob deGrom, Rotlayer, Jordan Alvarez, There's another John Kinsey Noel. That's the kind of insert looking one. Then we've got Giancarlo Stanton with 7 postseason home runs. So pretty cool there. And then another Dodgers rookie pitcher. So yeah, that was back-to-back John Kinsey Noel rookies. And we got the kind of, I don't know if you want to call it rarer one, but all right, 6. Five and 6 were right next to each other. That's interesting. That makes a difference, but all right, let's see what we got here. We got another Reese Hines right there. We got Mason Wynn and Mason Wynn back-to-back. We've got Mason Miller, and we have got Emmanuel Clase with the 48 saves. I don't even know if he's going to be playing baseball anymore. I haven't heard any really on that story, but I know he was definitely being investigated for the whole gambling deal or whatever was going on with that. I don't know. 7. Let's see what we got here. All right. Shoo. Bang. All right. We got Jackson Churio. Hard to see there. We got Alec Burleson. We got, these are in a weird order. There is Luis Reyes right there on the nice list. Then we got Ozzy Albies and Rhett Lauder. Lauder? Yeah, Lauder. Right there on the rookie. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Now we're up to 8. Let's see what we got in 8 here. All right, another regular pack. So nothing special yet for 8. Or nothing special again since that first Evergreen pack. Here we have Dylan Cease. We've got Cade Horton. We've got the nice list of Jarren Duran. We've got Tyler Soderstrom. And we have Jason Dominguez. Kind of a big up-and-coming Yankee star there. Let's see. Where is number 9? Number 9. I guess 1 through 12 is on the one side. And then 13 through 24 is on the other side. I'm just now noticing. Another regular pack. I just opened it up. I didn't even look, to be honest. Adele Amador. I don't know how you say that. Then we got Chandler Simpson. We've got Tarek Skubal with 2.39 earned run average on the nice list. So pretty cool there. Evan Carter and Cole Ragans, I don't know. I am going to sleeve up this Tarek Skubal. That's a cool picture, too. He's got the alternate jersey on when it says Motor City instead of, like, the Tigers or Detroit or whatever it normally says. So that's kind of cool. Just a little cool tidbit there. All right, 11. We're almost done with the first side of the box here. Another regular pack. All right, we got Dylan Cruz. We got Jose Ramirez right there. Nice Bobby Witt Jr. on the 30.5 feet per second sprint speed. What a ridiculous thing to... Tamayuki Sugano or something to that effect. And then the big guy, Shohei Shohei Ohtani. Very cool. I'm going to sleep up Bobby Witt and Jose. Just because, why not? I don't know. They're not going to be worth much, but still cool to have in the PC. And who knows, maybe one day they'll go to the upgrade shop and get graded. I haven't sent anything out in a long time. PSA is going through a lot of turbulence right now anyways. God only knows. All right, so now we've got whatever this is. This is a one card 2025 Topps. This says foil buyback pack. I have no idea what that means. I would assume it means it's a foil card, but what do we have here? This is player for the Mets, David Wright. I don't know what this is, to be honest. New York Mets right there. His name isn't on the front, it's on the back. This one says Unique Unis, so those must be some type of throwback or retro uniform for the Mets. Yeah, it's the 1986 Mets uniform, if I just read it. There's the back right there. So, pretty cool. I don't really know much about the dude. And it's the Mets, so it's not like a huge fandom of mine, if you will. I'll sleeve it up just because, but... Alright, now we're on to the other side of the box. We got 13 with another regular pack here. Let's get this out. Bang. Alright, that out of here. We got Luke Kestrel or Kestrel, I don't know, whatever. Freddie Peralta right there. We got Ryan Helsley on 49 saves for the nice list. There's another Bobby Witt. And there is Spencer Strider on the end there. I feel like your hits or like your big hits would come out of like those foil pack that I opened, so I don't know that we'll get a ton of stuff from the rest of it, but gotta open it to find out, you know? Teoscar Hernandez? I don't know. Zach Veen. We got the Clayton Kershaw on the special kind of foil there. There we go. There's a cool one. There's the nice list of Shohei Ohtani on the 59 stolen bases. That's a cool one. That might be a fun one to get graded just because it is Shohei. And he's, like, ridiculous when it comes to baseball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His stuff is probably always going to be worth money. That card may be worth a little less because it's like a special Christmas variant, so like a ton of people aren't super into buying those, but this card feels super light. This is another foil buyback pack. This card seems like it's paper thin. Like, I don't even know. There's like no... It is paper thin, basically. But this is Carlton Fisk. I wonder if they... I'd be curious to know and look more into this. If this is actually a vintage card and then they just put that 2025 stamp on it. Because it says Topps Original 2025. Or if they just reprinted this altogether. I mean, on the back, it does say copyright 1986 on there. So again, I don't know if they just did that to preserve the accuracy of what the vintage card looked like, or what. I don't know. Something tells me, I mean, it says buyback, so maybe it is one, and they had like some type of buyback system at some point where people sold their like unwanted cards, and that's how they ended up, you know, with them, and they were able to resell them this way. But I don't know. I'd have to look more into that. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Moto, whatever. Kerry Carpenter. Pretty cool there. Let's see. This is Tyler Rogers. I didn't look and see. This was a negative 64-degree arm angle. Weird. Luis Reyes and Jace Young. Right there. Whoop. And that one was 16, so we're up to 17. Here we go. I thought we had one more evergreen pack, maybe? I don't know what we have left still. It may just be all regular packs left. I can't remember what we're supposed to get exactly. I know it was 20 regular packs, but I don't remember the other 4 exactly. All right. There's the regular Tarek Skubal for the set. There is C.J. Abrams right there. Here is the nice list of Logan Gilbert with a .89 whip. Trey Turner right there. And we have Shea Langoliers on the back. All right, so 18, we're up to bang. We've got Shane Bieber, an Indian. Hopefully he'll be back with the Indians. I haven't heard much about his contract or anything, but Yandy Diaz right there. Rookie of Dylan Cruz. He was supposed to be a pretty good rookie as far as I know. Who is this? Gunnar? Oh, Gunnar Henderson. The 9.1 WAR. And then we've got Rafaelo on the back. Let's see, number 19 we're up to. Pretty sure I just bent these cards, but knowing my luck, that's when we'll find the autograph. All right, we got Lawrence Butler. This card looks kind of cool just because of like how like light it is, white it is, whatever. It's like a weird, it almost looks like a different series. Nathan Eovaldi. There is another Bobby Witt Jr. I think this one's different. I'll double check that. Giancarlo Stanton, not there, and Adrian Del Castillo. Let me real quick just see if that's a different Bobby Witt, because that would be interesting to see. Yep, definitely is. So there is multiple that you can get of these nice lists. There's this one that had his running speed, and then there's this one that has his batting average on it. So that's interesting to see. All right, what was that, 19? We're looking for 20. Right there. All right, Jazz Chisholm. Jackson Holiday. Whoa, losing it. We got, what is this? Jackson Churio. We got Corbin Carroll on the 14 triples. And then we got Pete Alonso on the back. Up there. Bang. All right, 21. Or 20, 21. I should do something like this with my kids next year. This would be fun to have each day kind of get up and have a kind of cool, I don't know, opening or whatever, if you will. Leo Jimenez. But we would do one, obviously, with, like, little toys or whatever. But Ezekiel Tovar. We got Yordan Alvarez right there. And then we got an Aaron Judge on the back. And a Paul Skeens with a 1.96 earned run average on the nice list. So very cool there. I'll take it. Why not, you know? 22. back at the top here. Corbin Burns right there. We got Luis Angel Acuna. Kyle Tucker right there. We got Sandy Alcantara right there. And then we got Aaron Judge with a 223 adjusted OPS plus on the nice list card there. What was that, 22 or 23? That was 22, I believe. Yep. All right, so now we're up to 23. Christmas Eve here. With another regular pack. We might be done with the extra stuff. I don't know. I thought we had 2 of something extra, so maybe that last one is another evergreen pack. Dustin Harris right there. Freddie Freeman. Another Aaron Judge on the nice list. This is 144 runs batted in. We got Ketel Marte and Royce Lewis right there. Bang. Sleeve up this other Judge. I do like Judge. I'm not a Yankees fan. I wish he would get traded, but that'll never happen. But I like Judge. Oh, what is this? Like a vintage pack or something here? What the heck's going on here? 1991 Topps. Oh, there's bubblegum in here too. Let me get this out of the way. I'll give you a better look at it. So yeah, vintage pack, 1991. You can feel the bubblegum right there. So very cool there. We're going to rip this bad boy. I don't know if there's a value or what the value would be to keeping this sealed, if any. But I don't care really. Obviously, the stick of gum is stuck to the very last card. So this last card is basically trash. This is Robbie Thompson right there. There's the stick of gum, which is really, really stuck. Like I could hear it starting to rip the card, and it just broke in half there. Yeah, I'm totally destroying this trading card here. Yeah, the gum is like totally stuck to that. But, all right. There's a lot more cards in this pack than there is in the newer ones, so you can definitely see how they've been ripping us off price-wise. There's Dwayne Ward. Pat Tabler. Some of these I may not know because I was not alive in 91. So unless it's like a big historic name, I probably won't know them. Luis Polina, right there. We got Chris Hoyles. We got Jeff Blauser. Okay. We got Mike Henneman. Sean Abner. Interesting. This one is the, maybe. This is the Darryl Strawberry All-Star card, it looks like. This is an instant win, like, sweepstakes thing. Dick Schofield. Keith Miller, right there. Fernando Venezuela. Doug Jones. Jose Offerman. And Scott Fletcher is the last one there. Boom. So the only one I knew of, or at least know the name, is the Darryl Strawberry there. That's the only one I knew from the 91 pack. But yeah, that was the 2025 Topps Advent Calendar. Very cool stuff. The vintage pack was cool. I'm sure you can get some cool vintage packs in there with a chance at some good rookie cards, depending on what you get. The tree cards were cool, were fun. I like the nice list too. Like I said, a lot of these won't hold a ton of value because collectors don't like kind of the holiday theme necessarily. But that's okay. I like the weird stuff. I like the fun stuff. like I said, if I got any of them graded, it would potentially be the Shohei right there. But even then, it's probably not really worth it per se, other than to just have a fun one. This is another one, like, just out of the fact, Emmanuel Clase, just out of the fact that he may never play baseball again, it would be kind of fun to get that one graded. But yeah, other than that, fun opening, fun to get back into some cards. It's been so long. Hope you enjoyed this one. I know it went a little bit longer just because of all of the trying to get the cards out and different things. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Hope you're having a good new year. I'll catch y'all later.